Okay. Chapter 7 talks about the chemical bonding. Okay. Previously, you learned about different elements, right? Paco, 梁嘉欣, Yoko, give me 5 elements that you learned about.
Hydrogen, helium, lithium, boron, carbon.
Okay. Yoko, 背落去啊。Paco said first 5. You said number 6 to 10. Hello. Yoko. 4. 梁嘉欣，聽唔到嘅，冇開咪。佢哋喺咪度啊？ Yoko, are you here? Okay, Lauren, we are just going into chapter 7 now. So you learn about You learn about different elements. Just now, Paco mentioned. Just randomly give for example, hydrogen, helium, lithium, and beryllium. Not spelled like this. Beryllium and boron. You can see we have different elements, but the world has so many different compounds. 例如可能係你見到嘅typing. Can you hear me? Yoko said she can.
Sir.
Yoko said she cannot hear me. Yeah, okay. Now I want Yoko to write the number 6 to 10 elements.
寫喺邊啊？
你讀啊，你讀俾我聽啊。
第幾話？
第6至10。
Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen,
Yes.
neon,
Fluorine 先到 neon。
chlorine, neon，跟住係 potassium。
OK 啦，我講住咁多先，呢個唔係重點。重點咧係我哋有唔同嘅 elements 係咪？carbon 有時會黐住咗啲 hydrogen。carbon 有時會黐住啲 hydrogen。carbon 有時會黐住 oxygen。例如你 form 一個叫做，有冇聽過咩叫 carbon dioxide 啊？應該有嘅，大家都係咪？ How do you form carbon dioxide? You learn about carbon, you learn about oxygen, but then you never know what makes carbon dioxide. How to connect one oxygen atom, how to connect the carbon atom, and how to connect the oxygen atom, CO2, together. Therefore, you have to learn about chemical bonding. Do you get what I mean? Chemical bonding. For example, you learn about Na, sodium. Sodium. You learn about chlorine. This is Cl. Okay. And if they react together, they form NaCl. NaCl. We call this sodium chloride. What is sodium chloride? Any of you know what is sodium chloride? 我哋平時食嘅鹽咧就係 sodium chloride 啦。Okay, sodium chloride. How do you form these? Bonding. How do you stick a sodium atom with a chlorine atom? How do you stick them together? We need ionic bonding. Okay, for metallic bonding you can find in whatever metal there's metallic bonding. We'll first teach you about ionic bonding first. Okay, 即係話我哋要黐住唔同嘅 atoms， 黐住唔同嘅 elements， 我哋係全靠呢啲嘅 bonding。咁 bonding 咧係好緊要，仲好玩過前面嘅，前面嗰啲好悶嘅，畫嚟畫去都有啲。What is Okay. Introducing chemical bonds. So they try to investigate the electrical conductivity of substance， 即係導電性能。Substances can be classified into conductors， 即係可以導電嘅 electrolytes， 電解質，例如好似寶礦力咁樣，成日同你講電解質嗰啲叫電解質，即係通常都係鹽水嚟嘅。And also non-conductors， 不能導電嘅嘢。咁呢啲咧，你可以翻去 Chapter 1自己去望下。我想你試下分 Class Practice 7.1 Class Practice 7.1 Can you work on it? Let's see. Let me see. 我問右 Tell me the conductors. Which one can conduct electricity in solid state? 即係話佢係一嚿嘢嗰陣，佢都仲可以導到電。Class Practice 7.1。And what are the electrolytes? Disha. Hey, nobody can hear me? 我問右 Let's go to class practice 7.1. 識唔識？唔識唔緊要，慢慢嚟。Conductors， 你話俾我聽邊種係 metals 啊？邊種係金屬
？Iron 啊。
喺 class practice 7.1嗰度喎。
哦，你睇
攞開本書。有冇？Anybody can help. 你攞翻黃文有攞翻本書未 ？What are conductors？ Conductors. Okay, you can say, tell me the metal. For example, calcium and lithium. Calcium and lithium, they are the conductors. Uh, 寫細啲先啊，又唔得太細，都睇到嘅。Conductors, they are calcium, lithium. For electrolytes,有邊啲係 electrolytes 咧？逢親有一隻，你見到 electrolytes 係 metals 加 non-metals， 例如 sodium 同 chlorine 黐埋一齊就叫做 electrolytes 啦。Sodium chloride, when they react together, they are called electrolytes. 電解質。For example, copper, this is a metal, sulfate. Okay, this is maybe too difficult for you. Let's go through. Electrolytes. I hope you can write down first. Calcium chloride and sodium bromide. Okay, 梁嘉欣 are you here? Okay, tell me the non-conductors as well. Which one is non-conductor? Nitrogen and glucose. Okay, so write down. Everybody write down. Conductors, they are calcium, lithium. Electrolytes, we have calcium chloride, sodium bromide. And non-conductors, you have nitrogen and glucose. Nitrogen and glucose. .咁重點咧喺後面。You have to stick what is chemical bond 喺個 microscopic world 裏面，即係喺一個好細嘅世界裏面，我哋嘅 particles 點解會黐埋一齊啊？就係因為 chemical bonds， 所以佢哋會黐埋一齊。Because of the bonding, they stick together. You hold the particles together. How do they hold the particles together? For example, I have a nucleus. I have some electron shell. I have the electrons, right? I have electrons. These are the way I draw the nucleus, the atom. So pay attention. These electron we call electron. they have negative charge, negatively charged. These electrons. Take a look. Electrons. These electrons, they are negatively charged. How about the neutron, proton? Proton, in the proton, we have, in the proton, we have positive charge. 咁呢啲應該大家學咗好耐㗎啦，係咪？ Positive charged. Positive charge. The word electrostatic attraction 即係話同性相拒、異性相吸。咩叫異性相吸啊？正同負咪相吸咯。By saying the electrostatic attraction, it means that positively charged proton can attract the negatively charged electron. Usually, you see that positive charge can attract negative charge things. 即係正同埋正電荷嘅嘢同負電荷嘅嘢會吸埋一齊嘅。I expect you know this. When I have positive things, I attract negative things. They're attracted together. Electrostatic attraction, 所以佢就可以 hold particles together. Okay. Ionic bonds. 咁我哋學幾款啦 ？Ionic bonds, metallic bonds, and covalent bonds. Let's go through ionic bonds first. Ionic bonds usually made of metals and non-metals. Metals and non-metals. Okay. 何文講喺咪度？何文講。Emna, can you give me an example of metals? Emna.
Yes.
Okay, give me an example of metal. Just any metal, tell me. Can you have one?
I forgot.
You have it in the textbook. First page.
I don't have my textbook with me.
So where is the textbook? Where's the textbook? It's at school or wherever. Where is it? Okay, for example, again, I use that example, sodium. Sodium as example. And I can also use, for non-metal, I can also use another example. For example, fluorine. Okay, they can form ionic bonds. How do they form ionic bonds? Metallic bonds only in metals. Covalent bonds. We call this covalent bonds found in nonmetals. Nonmetals made up only nonmetals. So let's draw sodium. It's not easy to understand this, the long sentence. Let me draw something. How to draw sodium? Let's draw together. Sodium. Okay, let's draw sodium. First shell, 2 electron. Second shell, 8 electron. Okay, you should remember this, very easy. Sodium atom. The electronic arrangement is 201. 有冇印象？有冇人唔記得咗？201，所以我爭一粒 electron 啊嘛，係咪？最後一個位，最後我呢度畫咗11粒 electron 啦。So how is iron formed? Because atoms want to attain electronic arrangement. 佢哋想有一個 full shell to the nearest noble gas. Sodium, that means sodium wants to have an arrangement as 2:8. 佢想將入面呢度有8粒啦，8粒，1、2、3、4，呢度8粒嘢，將佢變成 full shell。而相反，最外面呢粒咧，最外面呢粒嘅 electron 咧係唔需要嘅。Sodium atom wants to get rid of this 1 electron, okay, so that sodium can have the electronic arrangement as 2:8. It is very important because this is stable. Therefore, what do you expect? You expect sodium to lose this electron. You expect the atom may lose 1 electron in this case. Therefore, you expect sodium to lose this electron. And you can read afterwards. A metal atom usually has few outermost shell electrons. So, in order to make 8 full shell of electrons. 啲 atoms 咧好中意 2或者8呢啲咁嘅數字嘅呢個 full shell 嘅結構嘅，大家應該記得嘅。Electrons like to have full shell electrons, therefore they want to lose these electrons. Therefore, they are the positively charged ions we call cation. And you can read how to form the sodium ion like this. Lose 1 electron and form this. I will go through with you next time. That should be tomorrow on how to form the ionic bonds. Okay, any problem? Any problem? So you can leave now if you understand. See you